Welcome back to the farm. Normally we do a video tour of what's growing in our fields, but today I thought we would do something a little different. Today I thought we would show you what I feel sets our farm apart, and it's not the flowers. Our little farm is nestled right along the Merced River in Central California. When my wife and I first stood here looking at this acre of land, we didn't see a way to maximize profit. We saw a chance to build something that grew more than just flowers. We wanted to grow joy, connection, and a little bit of everyday magic. In a world that always seems to be moving faster, that's more automated and distant, we just felt that we needed to do something that brought people back together, to the land, back to nature, and back to each other. Every single decision we made, from how wide we made the paths to the curve of our flower beds, came back to one question. How does this serve people? Not machines, not profits, but people. I would like to show you exactly what that means and why building a farm for people creates an experience you usually don't get anywhere else. When you're farming hundreds and thousands of acres, it's all about efficiency and yield. The whole system is built for scale. This means long straight rows that can stretch on for what feels like miles, space just right for GPS-guided tractors to pass through. Every inch is a calculation for production, but that efficiency comes at a cost. These farms aren't built for you to visit. The rows are tight. The landscaping is an incredible production, but it can feel sterile. It's a factory floor. The goal is just to get the production from the dirt to the truck fast. That sense of wonder, the simple joy of walking through the field of flowers, it's just not in their business plan. That's not a knock. It's just a different philosophy, one that puts volume over a visitor. And we knew we wanted to choose a different path. The first thing people usually notice when they visit isn't actually the flowers, it's the space itself. Take our paths, for instance. They're wide enough to walk side by side, to hold hands. You can let your kids run ahead without worrying that they're going to trample something. These paths are an invitation to slow down, to wander, and to explore. They say, you belong here, this space is for you. This is the heart of our philosophy. We don't need huge tractors compacting the soil. Everything we do is on a human scale. We work our beds with hand tools and wheelbarrows. That means the farm is quiet. You can hear the birds, the buzz of bees, the rustle of the leaves. Because we aren't tied to heavy machinery, we can design our beds with people in mind. It feels less like a factory and more like a sprawling garden. This hands-on approach is what lets us practice regenerative agriculture. That's our passion, really bringing life back into the soil. For us, regenerative farming means seeing our farm as a whole ecosystem. We don't use any synthetic pesticides. We focus on building healthy soil with compost and cover crops, which in turn grows healthy, resilient plants. It means that when you visit, you can literally stick your nose in a flower and breathe deep without a single worry. You can see the ladybugs, the native bees, and the hummingbirds that share this space with us. We aren't just growing flowers, we're cultivating biodiversity. This close connection to the land is nearly impossible to achieve at industrial scale, and it's a connection we want to share with every person who visits. But we wanted to go even further than just making it a beautiful place to walk. We wanted to make it a place to play, a place to discover. We believe a farm should encourage your heart and your mind, not just your eyes. That's why we wove interactive elements right into the fields themselves. For our younger visitors, or the young at heart, we dropped a hopscotch court right in the middle of the farm. It's simple, but it sends a message. This is not a stuffy museum where you can only look. This is a place for joy and for laughter. It completely breaks the mold of what a farm is supposed to be and creates a moment people don't forget. We also designed a farm-wide scavenger hunt. It guides you to look closer and notice the little things about our regenerative system. You might be hunting for a specific beneficial insect, or how we trellis our sweet peas. It turns a simple walk into a little adventure. It gets you to ask questions and to see the farm as a living system full of secrets to uncover. And if you're someone who likes to wander at your own pace, we created a self-guided tour for your phone. As you walk, you can pull up short clips explaining the flowers you're seeing, the techniques we're using, and the story behind this place. It's like having your own personal guide, but with the freedom to linger wherever you want. These elements are the layers of magic that turn a simple visit into an adventure, making sure you leave not just with flowers, but with a story to tell. At the end of the day, being built for people means being part of a community. A farm shouldn't be an island, it should be a gathering place, a classroom, a source of inspiration. And that's why our mission goes beyond the fields and into building real connections. Throughout the year, we host all kinds of workshops and classes right here on the farm. They aren't boring lectures. You're going to get your hands dirty if you ever come to one, and you'll leave with the confidence to start growing at home. We also offer private group tours for garden clubs or company outings where we can get into the details of regenerative farming and what it takes to run a small farm. We believe that sharing what we know is just as important as selling our flowers. By teaching others, we're spreading the ethos of slowing down and empowering people to create their own little spots of beauty and biodiversity in their own backyards. It creates a ripple effect that extends the impact of our little farm way beyond its fences. This space becomes a backdrop for life's moments. We see families taking their annual photos here, couples getting engaged among the sunflowers, and friends just soaking up a quiet afternoon together. It proves that when you design for people, they're what bring this place to life. You are what makes this farm so special. It's a place that feeds the soul just as much as it feeds the bees. So what really sets our small farm apart? It all comes down to choice. We choose to build a farm for people, not machines. We traded those long straight rows for wide meandering paths that invite you to get a little lost. We swapped the roar of engines for the buzz of bees and the sound of laughter. We filled our farm not just with flowers, but with a chance to play, discover, and connect. We believe the most valuable things in life are the realest things. The feeling of the sun on your skin, the smell of damp earth and fresh blossoms, the joy of sharing a beautiful moment with someone you love. That's the experience we're cultivating here. It's a different kind of yield, one that cannot be measured in tons per acre, but in the richness of the memories made here. So if you're ever near the Merced River in Central California, I'm personally inviting you to come visit the Lost Acre. If you're out there in YouTube land and you don't live nearby, feel free to subscribe. We do lots of how-to videos to help make your garden look amazing, just like our farm. And until the next video, remember, live life in full bloom.